Howdy, practical patriots and practical preppers out there. Gruß aus Texas. Hey, check this out. Listen, if you have maybe one Glock or possibly even two Glocks, have I got something I want to show you that I picked up at a gun show. Check this out. This little product right here is from a company called Recover, and this is the PIX Plus, and this is an AR platform for Glock pistols. What this does is it's a chassis for your Glock pistol, and we'll take your Glock pistol and make it kind of into a pistol caliber carbine kind of configuration. Now, if you look at the picture, don't let it scare you or fool you or anything like that, because we see this and we know where we've been the last couple of years with that. But be advised, the configuration shown is for illustration purposes only. Some of the accessories on the platform may vary. So how about we open this box and see what we got in it? All right, let's see what we got in here. So one of the first things I find is a stabilizing brace, not a fixed stock. So good for a Recover. We got the chassis. We have some other parts here that we'll definitely look through. Okay. And then we have instructions here. Per the instructions, safety check your firearm before installation. Okay, there is no ammunition in the chamber, no mag in there. Check. Alrighty. All right, then it says make sure the PIX Plus is in the safe position. Safe position. Not safe. Safe. Alrighty. And it says make sure your hand and fingers are clear of the barrel shroud at all times. Cool. Alrighty. Then it starts talking about installing the side rails. Got two side rails, a couple of bolts, nuts, and an Allen key. Or Allen wrench, whichever you prefer. So what you do is, you have a hole right here, hole right there. Let's turn that around. And you align it with that hole right there. And then what you end up doing is you put a nut, which it's kind of shaped to fit in there. Put the bolt through there, tighten it down with your Allen key. Then you want to take your bolt, your washer, and your screw nut here, and make sure you got that thing perfectly where you need it. You may need to turn it a couple times and get it right down in there. Take your screw and your bolt, and your washer. Put the grip right on there. Grab a magnetized Phillips screwdriver, like this one. This is not going to be easy. Come on. Kind of look down there. Make sure you get that lined up, and probably just a little hand tight. One key note is after I test this thing out, and first time I take it apart to clean the firearm, I'm definitely going to probably end up putting a little Loctite on all those bolts, on those threads. And that's on there. Set that off to a side, and then you want to take this. This is the charging handle. Notice the grooves on the pistol, and notice the grooves on this right here. So what you want to do is you want to align it with the first 3 of them. Okay. All right, that becomes your charging handle right there. And set this off to a side. And then you want to take your chassis, open it up, and then you want to take your metal front guard. You will notice that there is a screw on there. Again, use the number 2 screwdriver to remove that screw. And then you want to set this thing in here. There's a little dimple right there, for want of a better term. All right. Set it on the dimple, and you'll notice there's a hole right there. Just kind of screw that in place. All right, so she's about, I basically, kind of take finger tight, My kit comes with a folding stabilizing brace, so for that we will need a latch, and the latch will fit right, get over here, right here. Inside the kit there is, again, some screws, bolts, and some nuts there. There's a formed area for the nuts to fit into right there. Flip this over here so you can see it. And you've got the screws, bolts that fit right in there. It does come with a supplied Allen key, Allen wrench, whatever you want to call it. So this plug right here, the alignment plate plug right here, it's only good if you have an actual alignment plate on there, which I don't have a spare one laying around. It doesn't come with one, so amp. And then what we'll do is we'll get this started on here. Just being mindful that this is polymer, so don't, cross thread it or anything like that. You don't have to put the grip of steel on there or anything. Just get it to where it bottoms and turn to where it straightens out. Reasonably straight. And then adjust your castle nut here. It would be nice if I could just give that one more turn. Sorry, I don't think it's going to let me do that though. Make sure that's about where we need it. Again, making sure it's straight where we need it. Use my wrench just to get a little snug, okay? Snug enough to where I can't, turn it by hand. Okay, kind of get the stabilizing brace in there, making sure we got the holes. Plastic pin in the hole there. Okay, and that's in there nice. I call them E-clips, y'all. Imagine there's probably other names for them other than that. Try to get this where y'all can see it. There you go. Make sure it's seated in there. Yep. Alrighty. Yep. Very simple. And then button. Sorry about the camera getting moved here, y'all. Close like that. Pressure on that, and guess what? All right. So mine came with this cheek rest for the 20 series stabilizer. You'll notice this thing's the cheek rester's got a little fin on there, so you want to put it like that. Just kind of press it on there. And you have another part. What you didn't want to do with that. Put it right on there. Fits like a glove. More screws, bolts, nuts, and more Allen keys. Just a little thing I recommend is to drop the nut in there one at a time. Cover it up with your finger and then get your Allen key in there and then, do your tightening. And I kind of like to let gravity do its thing. So those are nice and what I would consider finger tight in there. So, all right, good. What you do is just open this thing up. Set your Glock pistol down in there. And it fits just like a glove in there. Okay. Close it. And you have these three latches right here. One on top, one bottom, one across there, and she should be ready to go. Your magwell is the same. Okay, and then you have this right here. Right here. So let's put that in because I like it to be well secured and mounted in there. I'm told it keeps the wobble out. So we got our other screw or bolt in there, okay? And then we got this in, and make sure that when you put this part in, the foregrip, that you push this part right here down, because that is spring loaded to push it in. Now you have like extra places to put mags. This is one. Of course, there's your mag well for it, and this right here will hold mags. So let me show you what that would look like. Okay, cool. Check this out. You've got 3 Amentu 34 round magazines. Let's do some quick math here. 3 times 34 rounds. That comes to about 102 rounds or so that you're carrying all with the chassis. And if you're wondering, let me show you something here. Grab hold of this thing. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. They're not coming out. And here's why I make this point, is because these right here, this one and this one right here, they're that's kind of tight in there though. I'm not kidding. They're kind of pressure fitted in there. No latch, nothing like that. This one, of course, is the one that goes to the firearm. So, of course, yes, you got to push a mag release on this. But these two are pressure fitted on here. And, man, if you didn't think that was wicked enough, you need to check out the prices over there at GoldenEye Brass. My friend Benjamin and Scott, check them out. Really great deal at the Belton Gun Show today. Really amazing deals. They even have things that we would think is really hard to find. So next time you're at a Central Texas gun show, check out my friends over there at GoldenEye Brass. Let's get to some shooting here. I kind of like this configuration right here because it reminds me of some kind of alien bug buster. All right. Hey, also, don't forget, Benjamin and Scott are the one that also kind of, has these for 10 bones a pop. So you may want to check them out. Great mags. I kind of set up a little scenario here for myself. Some paper and steel down range. Got to do a mag change out. Let's see how well this works here. Awesome. Awesome. Here we go. Got the Siley Bull optic up here. As I said, there is paper and steel down range. Okay, got to change out the mag. Let her drop freely. Just pull that one out. Insert. Rack it. Do not forget. Key point. This is reciprocating here. Kind of like a little bit of a creep, I should say, on the trigger, but once you find that sweet point, get used to it. It's not a problem. Alrighty, another mag, and it falls freely. Awesome chassis right here. Recover, okay? Do not trade in your old Glock. Hang on to it. Simply recover it, okay? And if you find a great deal on a used Glock, consider one of these chassis. This is awesome. I highly recommend these. They're a lot of fun. It's good and lightweight, and you just can't beat them. Questions, comments, leave them below. Until I see y'all again, I'm Johnny the Practical Nurse. Out here. I'm going to get some more range time with this.